Hi everyone, I'm Tobi Tungl with AVNation Media here at InfoComm 2023 in wonderful, humid Orlando, Florida. I'm here with Taft at the Just Add Power booth. How are you today, sir?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. You know, day two's been crazy. Booth traffic's been insane for a lot of people. Been
Yes,
good
it
for you
has.
guys?
It's been really good. I'm exhausted. Day two, and I'm exhausted.
Almost done. We're
Yeah.
almost there on that final notch here.
Plus, I think it's 137 degrees outside with the humidity too. So that
Absolutely. My
that makes
hair,
it- yeah.
my hair's not as beautiful as yours, but it's definitely getting all over there from the
Yeah,
frizzy
the
perspective.
humidity's playing games with my hair today. So
Isn't it all? So let's dive right in here. We've got a pretty cool product behind us right now, right?
yes, this is our new warp engine, and so a lot of people use this in what we call set it and forget it mode. So we're all like seeing screens everywhere, whether they're single screens or video walls, and they're portrait or landscape. And in this case, rather than just being hung portrait or landscape, you can hang them at any angle and any degree. So in this case, I'm going to move this guy because it's on a spinny mount, and you'll see it levels out. We've got an accelerometer on the back of the display. It reports to our warp engine what the degree of the display is and automatically corrects it. So we're super excited about this. It's great for a single screen or multiple screens or doing video walls. And we're seeing more and more and more happen with video walls and displays and unique things with artwork and art installations. So it's a lot of fun to do that.
I love that because it gone are the days of just having to be portrait or just landscape.
Yes.
And it just moved the content on. You did a very good Vanna White impression, by the way.
Oh yeah.
But you know, to me, my mind starts racing through of all these different abstract art pieces you could do in a lobby, you could do in a wayfinding particular area, and allow those people to see something different, right? Because it attracts your eye to it. You're trying to do a company announcement
Yes.
or a directory or different things from that perspective. And it's pretty intuitive. It just quickly moves through there. That wasn't level. Now it's level.
Now it's level.
My
I know it
eye's
was
not
driving
level.
you nuts.
It's definitely yeah. I mean, you know, we're an AV guy. We like level. So
Yes, exactly.
awesome. Well, this is fantastic. I know we're going to check out a couple more things over here. So let's go check them out. All right, we just shifted down a little bit. We had to get all the people out of the way to get down here. But so we've got a new wall plate over here. This is very, very thin. I think this is a pretty sexy product from this perspective. Walk me through the use case for this.
Yeah, so this is our in-wall 2-gang transmitter. It is super thin. It'll fit in any 2-gang box, and it's PoE powered. One of the cool things about it, pun intended, is it doesn't get hot. This thing's been in our booth running for days, and it's almost lukewarm, which is pretty awesome. All of our transmitters have what we call plug, play, present built in. So rather than walking into a room and saying, hey, I need to, what button do I press or how do I make this operate? In this case, I've just simply got an HDMI cable and a laptop, and I'm gonna plug this guy in. Plugs in, the video card engages, this turns solid green, and this transmitter knows to turn on this display and switch to the right input. So this could be a single screen, it could be a sanctuary with 10 displays, it could be a meeting room with 4 displays or 2 projectors or whatever you may want in between. Now, when you're done with video, the integrator would tell this transmitter in its setup what it should do when it no longer sees video. In this case, since we're at a busy trade show and blank screens are death, we have it go to a default source automatically. So all you're doing is plugging it in and unplugging it, and it does everything else for you. That's why we call it plug, play, present.
I love that. The simplicity for the user experience where they walk in, they don't have to press any buttons. They plug in, assuming their laptop is on and the battery's not dead, which we just made sure that was the case here. It connects and you present in the matter of seconds, right?
Yes.
And as you know, when you walk into a meeting room and there's 3 or 4 people, time is money from that perspective. So
Exactly.
I think this is fantastic. Huddle space, big conference rooms, training rooms, can be really added to any type of that, right?
One other thing I'll show you is you'll notice when we plug it in that the screen will switch, and what it doesn't do is the typical thing when you plug a laptop into a display and it goes want, 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 want. Maybe you won the lotto and it fills the screen. But since we do scaling, our transmitters are smart. All you've got to do is plug it in, and it does exactly what you think it's supposed to do, which is the most surprising.
Yeah, in the scaling piece, so many people forget that, you know, and then you get it up there and you got the black bars, or it's way too grainy resolution because it didn't handshake correctly. So I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's swing around the back here and check out the other piece.
Sounds great.
All right, we're on the back side of the booth. I am going to take a seat in that chair after we're done, by the way.
Okay.
So this is the new Max Color product that you guys have right here, correct?
Correct.
What do we got going on?
So this is our Max 2. So the cool thing about our Max Color product in Max 1 and Max 2 is it's 4K 60, 444, HDR10, certified Dolby Vision, phenomenal, flawless performance, pixel for pixel, every ounce of color space, direct or over the network. Which one is it? You can't tell because there's no latency. Our Max 2 product, which is new, which we just unveiled and started shipping, adds a couple more features. So we've got 2 USB-C ports. So now you're doing a huddle room or conference room, you can plug in USB cameras, USB microphones, run them back to the transmitter unit in the rack. We've also added audio return, which I didn't think anybody in the commercial space cared about until everybody that I say that to says, oh my God, this is amazing. So now you can play an app on the television or something connected directly to the television. The audio return will hit the HDMI on our receiver and send it back to any transmitter's audio out back in the rack with your sources. So now there's a whole ton of use cases for that in meeting rooms, conference rooms, so on and so forth. So we've added that as well. And then on our Max 2, we get into a lot of projects where there's 30, 40, 50 displays, and then there are maybe 1 or 2 displays that just happen to be 3,000 or 4,000 feet away or 2 buildings away. And for those occasional times, we've got a simple fiber port. And it just opens things up a little bit more for people and makes it easier to design around it. So again, all on a 1 gig network, and you're getting the same performance that you would get from a 10 gig product.
Absolutely.
So it's awesome stuff.
And I can't tell here. I literally can't tell.
Nobody can pick out the difference. I had a guy here earlier with a camera trying to film and see if he could pick up the frame difference.
Couldn't do it?
He left scratching his head, thanked me for my time. So, yeah.
That's the best product announcement right there.
That is. It definitely is.
Awesome.
So,
well, thank you very much today for your time.
Yeah.
I hope you have a great rest of your show. Keeps the booth traffic moving. It's been great.
Yeah.
And try to enjoy the humidity a little bit outside too.
Yeah, I will.
Awesome.
It's Friday tomorrow, casual Friday. I'm wearing shorts.
I mean, that's game on.
Yeah,
I love that.
I think it's fair.
I love that.
So,
awesome. Right. I'm Tobi Tungl for AVNation. If you want to check out more what we're doing on InfoComm show floor, go to avnation.tv.